Welcome back. Now, considering how much time we all spend in that slow-moving river of sludge we call traffic, trying to avoid that moron on the scooter from committing suicide on your front fender, dealing with the clutch in the first two gears of your car is something you want to avoid. The solution is so elegant: automatic transmission. The problem is, almost always automatic transmission means decreased efficiency, and people would rather deal with a sore left foot than with a sore wallet. Allow us to present a solution: the Tata Zest AMT Diesel. It seems like the perfect solution, and that's something called the automatic manual transmission, which makes the Zest Diesel special. By integrating this gearbox into the car, Tata Motors have created India's cheapest diesel sedan. Tata cars had that utilitarian air about them, but now with the Zest, that has been expunged pretty well. And you can chalk that up to the projector headlamps, the cool grille and the chunky bodywork. Now, while the petrol version of this car might have walked away with a cool new Revotron turbocharged engine, in the diesel, Tata has struck with the tried and tested. So the engine is a Fiat-sourced 89 bhp 1.3-litre quadrajet, as in the Manza. And this engine has become as ubiquitous in this category as ice in Alaska. What is special though is the AMT system, or automatic manual transmission, which is a nifty bit of engineering. Unlike a regular torque converter or the more advanced double clutch DSG systems, the AMT is actually just a regular manual transmission that uses hydraulic actuators to lift the clutch and change the gears for you. In effect, the transmission control chip is replacing your clutch foot and your gear hand. It does work pretty well if your expectations about the smoothness of the transmission system are middling. There's a decent bit of gap between gear shifts. This isn't an issue when you're crawling through rush hour traffic or cruising at high speeds, but let's say you're accelerating constantly from say a 0 to 100, you're going to have that rubber band effect when power stops and starts as gears shift. Now, this is not the kind of car where you mash your foot down and expect things to happen very quick. It does take some time getting used to this car, and I guess the trick is keep things smooth. Tap the throttle gently. Take it from us though, in the city, it's a boon. You also got sport mode, where the gear shifts take a little longer, allowing you more power from the engine. And then there's the Tiptronic method. You really want to get a move on. You use the gear lever as a rocker and it will hold gears till about 4,500 RPM. And there's one thing that Tata cars were infamous for. It was their, how do we put this nicely, kinda terrible ride and handling. We're happy to report that that's changed as well. What you got with the Zest is a great mix of ride and handling, and we think that this is perhaps the best balance you can get at this price. There is this bit of thudding when you hit a really rubbish road, but it only remains a sound and doesn't translate to you bouncing around inside the cabin. Also, incongruously for a Tata car, the Zest is a car that handles pretty well. You can hit corners faster than usual, and the car will handle it with a slight bit of body roll that doesn't really take away from the experience. So you've got decent engine, decent handling and mechanics, but for most people the real business end of the car is in the pointy part in the front, but the design and the interiors. And here too, Tata is going to blow your skirts up with the overall slickness. The Zest gets an all-new interior and definitely feels fresh and contemporary. The dual-tone dash is made of quality components, and fit and finish are better than we've seen in a Tata product. Space too is one thing you won't have to complain about, with the impressive head, shoulder and legroom, though the transmission tunnel is going to be a pain for the passenger in the middle on the rear bench. The test car that we have is not the top-end model and hence does not come with climate control, and the stereo, sourced from Harman Kardon, does have what you need, like USB and stereo ports along with Bluetooth connectivity, but is one notch below what you'll get if you spring for the top-end model. Even compared to other cars in this class, the Zest Diesel AMT matches up as far as style, space and features are concerned. And if your primary use is going to be in the city, you can't go wrong with this car. And that was our show for this week. We had a great time making it. We hope you've had a good time watching. Remember, you can catch this entire episode online at timesnow.tv. or youtube.com, and follow us at Times Drive on Twitter for program schedules and updates. Till next week then, drive safe.